Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy good evening as we start the second doubleheader for TBC versus Paine College. I am the commentator and play Lucas B on the mic with you today. I will be listening to starting lineups for today. Hitting order for TBC, the center fielder, Morgan Wells. The second baseman for TBC, number 2, Taylor Foster. First baseman for TBC, Sage Butler. The catcher today for TBC will be Ashley Shaw. The third baseman, Piper Young. The left fielder today will be Carlin Payne. The shortstop, Ebony Manita. The pitcher today is Kylie Doug. And right field is Ellery Magatha. And the hitting order today for Paine College. Starting off is the shortstop, number 22, Anna Kobus. The second baseman, number 23, Brianna King. First baseman, number 15, Kayla Carter. Third baseman, number 7, Catherine Segula. The catcher, number 11, Z Harris. The left fielder, number 10, Michaela Jordan. And we start the game off with a hit. Base hit by Anna Kobus. I'm still trying to figure out the starting lineup. Center fielder, Emma Segura for number 2. Where's number 2? Pitcher, Montana Cagle, number 26. And right field, number 16, Kanaja Robertson. Pitching for TBC is Kylie Doug. A rise ball outside the zone for ball 1. As a reminder, this is a doubleheader. The last game, TBC, at the last inning of the game, scored the last 2 runs to win the game. So TBC won last game, and now are starting off this game. Now Kylie Duke did hit Brianna King, so she automatically walks to first. Hit by pitch. Now hitting for Paine College is number 15, the first baseman, Kayla Carter. She pitched last game and she had a pretty good game herself, having 7 strikeouts. Right down the middle for strike 1. Runners on second and first. 1 strike. No outs. Top of the first. It's the dirt. It's going to be a ball 2, and both runners run to the other base. Anna Kobus steals third, and Brianna King steals second from a mistake from the pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Top of the first. Pitch hit from Kayla Carter, right field. And a catch from the right fielder. Right field, Ellery McGath for TBC. But runners scored. Anna Claves scored the first run of the game. So 1 out. 1 out as Paine College lead 1-0. Now at bat is number 7, the third baseman, Catherine Segula. The pitch, low, ball 1. Kylie Doug, sophomore from Lithia, Florida. She is right-handed. Another pitch, low and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strike for Kylie Doug. The pitch from Duke rises out of the zone. Ball three. Runner on third. Brianna King. Catherine Segura showing a bunt. Might be a slap too. Takes it back for a ball four. Now, first walk for Kylie Duke. Now we got runners on third and first. Out. There is a wind coming. The temperature is dropping. As the temperature now, it is 66 degrees. First pitch. There's a ball. And the catcher for TBC today is Ashley Shaw. Trying to catch Brianna King off guard, but it was a good attempt, but Brianna King stays on third. But Catherine Segura did steal second. We got runners on first and second. 2 balls, no strikes. Paine College up 1-0. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike. At the plate is number 11, Z Harris. Hits the ball to Medina, who throws it to first for an easy out, and throws it to home, and another out. Butler throws it to the catcher. Throws it to the catcher Ashley Shaw to tag out Brianna King for 3 outs. Nice double play by TBC to end the top of the first by keeping the score 1-0. Now starting off for TBC will be Morgan Wells. When we come right back. As we start the bottom of the first, pitching today for Paine College is Montana Cagle. Starting off for TBC hitting is the center fielder, number 22, Morgan Wells, senior from Homestead, Florida. First pitch is a ball. On deck after Morgan Wells is number 2, Taylor Foster, and right after her is number 28, the first baseman, Sage Butler. Second pitch, off the bat, Morgan Wells, foul ball. 1-1 the pitch count. No outs. Bottom of the first. Pitch from Duig. Another foul ball by Morgan Wells. 2 strikes. Morgan Wells had a good game last game. from this doubleheader. And she had a nice hit down right field, infield, and easy single for her. First person for TBC to get on base for today, as Taylor Foster now takes home plate. Taylor Foster, a sophomore from Woodwood, Florida. She shows a bunt and crosses over the plate for a strike. Just a little information, baseball did win their first game from their other doubleheader against Paine College. And Morgan Wells tries to steal second, and it's called safe. Now she's on second. Morgan Wells holds her hip as she got hurt. Hopefully she's okay. As Taylor Foster is at the plate with no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Paine for Duke. Lay down hit for Foster. And another hit, single for Foster and TBC. 2 runners. Morgan Wells on second and Taylor Foster on first. Now at bat, number 28, the first baseman, Sage Butler. Morgan Wells tried to steal, but took it back. First pitch against Butler, 1 ball. Other pitch again, outside for ball 2. If you want to know a little something, this is the first time TBC is broadcasting 2 sports at once. Baseball is still going, and softball just started. Usually, we only have 1 broadcast going and 1 commentator, but now we have 2. As Ray Bureau is commentating and the play-by-play for baseball, and me, Lucas Speed, is doing the commentary and play-by-play for this softball game. And ball 4 for Kylie Duke against Sage Butler as she walks to first, and now the bases are loaded for TBC. Now hitting for TBC, number 7, the catcher, Ashley Shaw. The pitch from Duke, right down the middle for strike 1. Montana Cackle, pitching for Paine. Ball hits the ground for ball 1. She has given up 2 hits and a walk. As a reminder, Morgan Wells at third for a tying run. Taylor Foster at second for leading score. And Sage Butler at first. Pitch, change up. And ball 2 is called. No outs. Bottom of the first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now there is a force out to home plate. The pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Montana Keichel was the first baseman for the doubleheader last game, and now she's pitching. And foul ball left side for Ashley Shaw. The pitch count still stays the same at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Ashley Shaw is a sophomore from Umatilla, Florida. She is a right-handed hitter. And hits it right to the pitcher. And a force out at home. Gets Morgan Wells out at home. First out for TBC. And Ashley Shaw does get to first. But we lose the hitter. But bases are still loaded. Now at bat, Piper Young. She hits it one right down right field. Over, hits the wall, and we got one runner. Foster comes in to score, and now Jordan scores for 2-run score. That's a nice double for the first hit for Piper Young. And now we got a runner on third of Ashley Shaw. The score is now 1-2 as TBC leads in the bottom of the first. Wonderful hit, good contact by Piper Young, as that is her first double of the game. Now at the plate, Carlin Paine. She scored the tying run of last game to keep the game close. She thought about slapping, but saw the ball coming out of the zone for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Runners on third and second. Ball comes out of the zone for ball 2. That is the third hit Montana Cackle has given up today. It is the first inning, though. Carlin Paine at the paint. Pitch from Cackle for ball 3. Slowing outside, just out of the zone. Carlin Paine can walk to first if another ball is thrown at her. The pitch hits the ground for ball 4. Second walk for Montana Cackle as Carlin Paine walks to first. And now the bases are loaded again for TBC. Carlin Paine at first, Piper Young at second, and Ashley Shaw at third. Now hitting for TBC is number 8, the shortstop, Ebony Medina, as the first pitch is a fastball down the middle for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out as TBC leads 1-2. Second pitch from Cackle, right down the middle again for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. It's Ebony Medina. Pitch from Cackle. Hit from Medina. Thrown at home. And it's called out against Jordan. Against Shaw. I apologize. So Shaw is out with 2 outs. And Ebony Medina does go to first. Bases are loaded again as Piper Young at third, Carlin Paine at second, and Ebony Medina at first. Now at the plate, the pitcher for today for TBC, number 14, Kylie Doob. First pitch against her, fastball down the middle for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch from Cackle. Just outside, as there is a little confusion for Paine as she comes up, no, Medina, as she comes off the bag as the catcher trying to catch Medina off, and then Kylie Carter seemed like she wanted to throw it to third, and then Medina comes back to first. It can be a force out at first because the bases are loaded. Pitch, swing and a miss by Kylie Doob. Her second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. The pitch hits the ground for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. The windup. And a hit! But a foul ball by Kylie Doob. The pitch count does stay the same as 2 balls, 2 strikes. Also 2 outs. Bases are loaded as Piper Young is at third, Carlin Paine at second, and Ebony Medina at first. Kylie Doob got the plate for the pitch, and a hit right off the bat as she hits right down the center as 2-run score as Carlin Paine slides in to make the score 4-1. Piper Young easily runs in for a score, and Carlin Paine scores as as Kylie Duke has an RBI for her. She does do an RBI double as she is at second. Now Ebony Medina is on third. First pitch against number 17, the right fielder Ellery McGather. Second pitch, right outside of the zone for a ball. Runners on third and second. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch and a hit off McGather as she hits it right into the green in the right field, and 2 runs are scored. Ebony Medina scores, and Kylie Duke scores. As the score is now 1-6, as TBC leads. That is the 5th hit Montana Cackle has given up today. Now at the plate, again, is Morgan Wells as the lineup restarts. Last time Morgan Wells was at the plate was literally in this inning, as she hit a single on the right side and then eventually stole second, and then was caught out at home from a force out. Runners on first. Hit from Morgan Wells. I apologize. A foul ball from Morgan Wells as the ball rose and was a late hit. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. The pitch from Montana Cackle. And a hit down the middle again for Morgan Wells as Ellery McGather reaches for second, and Morgan Wells comfortably hits a single to first. 2 singles in a row for Morgan Wells as she hits it right down the middle between the second baseman and the pitcher. Now at the plate again is Taylor Foster. Last time she had a single to the left side and then eventually scored the first run. The pitch from Montana Cackle as she slapped the ball, and there's a force out at first, and that ends the bottom of the first. She is grounded out at first, and that ends the first inning as TBC leads 6-1. Welcome back. Michaela Jordan leads off Paine College in the top of the second. Her first swing is a foul ball. Michaela Jordan, the left fielder for Paine College, she had a pretty good game last game, and hopefully she can keep that form in this game, as already the score is 6-1, as TBC scored 6 runs in the first. Second pitch is It's the dirt for Kylie Duke. One ball, one strike. Top of the second. On deck for Paine College is Emi Segura. The pitch rises out of the zone for ball two. Kylie Duke looks at the catcher. Ball curls out of the zone for ball three. 3 balls, one strike. As Michaela Jordan is comfortably at home. 3-1 the pitch count, no outs. It's the hitter. Hit by pitch, the second hit by pitch from Kylie Duke. And now it seems that Michaela Jordan might have an injury. It seems like there might be a significant pain happening. Hope everything's okay for Michaela Jordan. Thankfully, she has gone back to her feet. Needs some help, of course. Walks into the dugout. Will be a need of a change, of course, because she was hit by pitch, so there will be need a runner at first. And the person coming in for Michaela Jordan is number 14, Leticia Omari. So she takes the place for Michaela Jordan. Now at the plate again is center fielder number 2, Emma Segura. Kylie Duke still pitching for TBC. Had a change up. Ball one. The sun has disappeared versus the first game today. The sun was blaring at the pitcher's eyes. Now it is a little cloudy. Ball rises out of the zone for ball two. Two balls, no strike, no outs. Top of the second. Ball again. Comes out of the zone for ball three. Seems like there's a little encouragement coming in from Piper Young. Piper Young did have an excellent game pitching last game. She had 7 strikeouts. Encouraging the pitcher currently, Kylie Duke. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball down the middle. Strike one. Runner on first for Paine College, Omari. The pitch just out of the zone for a walk for Kylie Duke. Easy walk to first, and now 2 runners. Runners on second and first. Now hitting Montana Kagel, the pitcher for Paine College. As there's a timeout called by the umpire. Montana Kagel at the plate, waiting for the pitch from Duke. Fastball, strike one. Good pitch. As Kylie Duke waits for the pitch. Bunt shown, but foul by Montana Caggle. Montana Caggle is pitching for Paine College. She has given up 5 hits and has walked 2. Has given up 6 runs. Now Montana Caggle trying to close the lead as Duke pitches and a hit. Again, the foul ball. Second foul ball from Montana Caggle. No balls, 2 strikes. Kylie Duke can't have her first strikeout at the moment. Kylie Duke winds up for the pitch. And a foul ball. Again, Montana Caggle just goes over the right field fence. No balls, 2 strikes. Also no outs. Top of the second. TBC still leads 6-1. Montana Caggle at the plate. Ball 1 for TBC. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Against Montana Caggle. Goes back to the plate. Duke pitches. And a foul ball again by Montana Caggle. It seemed like she might have been hit by that hit. As well, when she made contact with the ball, it might have ricocheted and hit her leg. But luckily, she's okay. As a little encouragement coming from Ashley Shaw to Kylie Duke. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the second. The pitch from Duke. And again, another foul ball from Montana Caggle. It seemed like they might have actually stayed into the field, and then it drifted it past the left field line. Top of the second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another foul ball by Montana Caggle. She's already had so many foul balls, I can't keep track anymore. As a reminder, Montana Caggle is the pitcher for Paine College today. And pitching against her is Kylie Duke. And a hit finally in the infield. And a drop ball by the second baseman. And a ball's thrown from outfield. And 1 run is scored by Leah Omari. That changed the score to 2-6. And that transitions to Emma Segura to move into second, and that causes Montana Caggle to have a double running the second. RBI double for Montana Caggle. Now at the plate, right fielder, number 16, Canizia Robertson. As before the pitch is even shown, she shows a bunt. Pulls it back, and strike 1 for Kylie Duke. She saw the bunt and had no hesitation to throw it right down the middle. Bunt shown again. Pitch taken back, and now Segura comes out and stole home plate. As the score is now 3-6. And also Montana Caggle stole third. Now she's at third. Emma Segura is the third person to score for Paine College. Canizia Robertson still at the plate. And now there seems to be a conversation by the TBC Eagles talking to Kylie Duke, or talking about infield plays. Now that they talk it through, hopefully they can at least get an out of this play. As a reminder, the score is 3-6. Top of the second, no balls, one strike, no outs. Bunt shown again by Robertson. The pitch, and a bunt. And the ball's thrown and is hesitated. And she bunts a single. Now, Kylie Duke looked like she was going to throw it to first, but then hesitated to know that she did have a runner at third. The order does restart now, and Kobus is back at the plate. The shortstop for Paine College. At the plate, she was at the plate in the first inning and hit a single. She was also the first person to score for Paine College. Now the pitch from Kylie Duke. And a foul ball by Kobus. That does lead into a strike for her, as the pitch count is no balls, one strike. TBC does have to fix their infield play, as there is no outs, and it is the top of the second. There is a force out at second and first, so they can achieve a double play. Kobus at the plate, laid down a slap and was unsuccessful, and Kanaja took that opportunity. Kanaja Robertson took that opportunity to steal second. Now we got two runners on third and second. One ball, one strike. The pitch from Duke, ball outside. Kobus is the tying runner if she can get herself on base. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the second. The pitch. And seemed like there might have been a little confusion, as I guess there was interference, and Kobus walks to first. Bases loaded. Now batting for Paine College, second baseman number 23, Brianna King. Last time she was at bat, she did have a hit by pitch. Now TBC coach looks like he is talking to the catcher of TBC, who is Ashley Young. Ashley Young was one of the people who had a single in the first and scored. Seems like they might be changing pitching to discuss a better way to get some outs. Now there is a force out at home. No outs. Top of the second. Kylie Duke pitches. Fastball. Strike one. Pitch again. Kylie Duke looks at her armband. The pitch. And a hit. And a score is run by number 26, Montana Cabell. And that is a single hit by Brianna King, as she hit it down left infield, to the shortstop, Ebony Medina, but cannot react quick enough. Bases loaded again, as runners on third, second, and first. At first is Brianna King. At second is number 22, Kobus. And at third base is Kanaja Robertson. Pitch, foul ball. Hitting for Paine College right now is first baseman number 15, Kayla Carter. Still no outs. Top of the second. The score is 4-6. Tying run at second. Leading run at first. The pitch from Carly Dew. And a hit from Carter. Play shown. Out at first. Kanaja Robinson is out at first by a force out. Good play by Ebony Medina as she was able to pick up that ball at shortstop and throw it at first. It is a single for Kayla Carter, however. That is the first out for TBC in the top of the second. Now hitting is number 7, third baseman Catherine Segula. Change up. Ball 1. Well, it's a good thing to see that TBC finally got it out. Struggling at first. Hopefully they can get back on track and keep this score, keep this lead up and high. The pitch. Off the bat of Catherine Segula. That is a result of 1 ball, 1 strike. She could have been hit by pitch, but then decided to swing as the ball came right at her. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Way outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Score 4-6. TBC leads. Strike 2. Fastball by Kylie Dew. She hasn't had a strikeout just yet. Hopefully this could be the first one of the inning. And first one for Kylie Dew as well. There is a wind coming right at the hitters. So there will be a little... And a hit. And an easy catch by second baseman Tyler Foster. 2 outs as Catherine Segula has a pop out. Bases are still loaded, however. Now at the plate is number 11, the catcher for Paine College, Z. Harris. There are 2 outs now, top of the second. Forced out at home again. The pitch and a hit from Z. Harris as they throw it right to first to end the top of the second. And that was an easy ground out by Ebony Medina to throw it to Butler at first. The score is 4-6 and TBC leads. As a friendly reminder for those at home watching, TBC does travel just a short while to Jacksonville, because we are in Jacksonville, to Edward Waters on February the 6th to play a doubleheader against them. The first game starts at 1 o'clock and the second game ends at 3. And then it will be a while until TBC travels to Maria in Florida to play another doubleheader on February the 6th, one at 2 p.m. and one at 4 p.m. Now hitting for TBC is the first baseman, number 28, Sage Butler. She was number. Okay, the umpires talk to me because apparently I am the book, even though I have nothing but pieces of lined paper of my design. Apparently, so the right fielder for TBC for Paine College moved. So number 4 transition. So let me see if I can get my notes correct. Okay, I see. So the left fielder now. Oh, a hit for TBC for Sage Butler, and she is out at first. She had a ground out at first. I apologize. I am trying to acquire and fix my notes as there was a substitution for Pig. Say again? What's 7? Alright, welcome back as we had a little timeout from the umpires. Thankfully, I was able to retrace my notes as now was third baseman, now left fielder. Catherine Segula moves to left field, and now the substitute Omari is now at third base. Now at the plate for TBC, number 7, Ashley Young. One ball, one strike for her, one out. Bottom of the second, Ashley Shaw did have a single in the first inning and scored. A hit and a foul ball. Almost hit one of the fans as he was walking right to the ball. One ball, two strikes. One out. Bottom of the second. Montana Cagle. Pitch. And it was a nice line drive down left field, but it turned out to be a foul. Good hit by Ashley Shaw, but the ball was just a bit on the left side of the line and turned to be a foul ball. She returns back to the base as the pitch count is 1-2, and she hits again right to shortstop for an easy catch for a pop out. Now hitting for TBC is number 34, Piper Young. Anna Colbass was the one to catch that pop-out fly against Ashley Shaw. Piper Young did have a double in the first and scored. First pitch against her right now was a ball. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. And a hit, down ground, right to Anna Colbass, and another ground out for TBC. The score still is 4-6 as TBC does lead from an incredible 6-run score in the first inning, and we'll be right back as Paine College warms up. Top of the third, Paine College starts it off, and starting off for Paine College is number 14, the substitute, Lagayla Omari. And a foul ball for her, as that is a strike one. Letitia Omari. I apologize, I still have lots of notes going on for me. Letitia Omari did come in for the substitute, Michaela Jordan, who got hit by a pitch. Omari showing a bunt, and ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Omari did score in the second inning to close the gap between TBC's large lead. The pitch, and a hit from Omari, and a diving catch from Medina, and was missed. And good single by Letitia Omari. Now batting for Paine College is center fielder number 2, Emma Segura. Emma Segura walked in the second inning and scored. The pitch from Kylie Duke. A bunt shown, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes, bunt shown. And the ball was outside the zone for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. The pitch, bunt. She runs, and Segura is considered safe. She laid down a bunt single. That also advances the runner of Letitia Omari, who now is at second base. Now batting for Paine College is the pitcher, number 26, Montana Cagle. Montana Cagle did have a double and RBI in the second inning, and scored as well. The pitch from Kylie Duke. Another bunt shown, as Kylie Duke throws Montana Cagle out at first, but advances the runner, as Omari is at third and Segura at second. Now at the bottom of the order, the right fielder, number 16, Kanaja Robertson. She has been on base today. She did bunt a single and stole second. Showing a bunt again, and she actually bunt and tagged out while running the first, and Omari scores again to cut the lead to 1 run, as the score is 5-6. TBC still leads, however. Second time, again, Letitia Omari scored. Now we're back in the top of the order. Shortstop number 22, Anna Kobes is up to hit. She did have a hit single in the first, scored, and then there was a catcher interference, and she was walked to first. Now the pitch from Duke, way out of the zone, just a bit outside, and a mistake from the catcher. And Segura lost track of the game and was unable to take the opportunity to score to tie the game at 6-6. The pitch was way out of the zone, and the catcher thought that her pitcher, Kaylee Duke, was going to be there to tag the runner out, and wasn't. But again, thankfully, nothing, no harm, no foul. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third. And a hit and an out from the third baseman, Piper Young, which ends the top of the third. We'll be right back for the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, score 5-6. Still pitching for Paine College is Montana Kaggle, who's given up 5 hits and 2 walks. Up at the plate is freshman number 34, third baseman Piper Young. She had a double and scored in the first inning and had a ground out in the second. She slaps again and successfully ran to first, as there was a little mistake from the infield play, but it would stay as a slap single. As there's a runner on first, Ebony Medina is at the plate. She did have a single and scored. On deck is the pitcher, Kylie Dude. And a hit from Medina, right to the shortstop, and safe. Kylie Paine runs to second, safe, and a mistake from the infield play overthrows to second. And now Carlin Paine runs to third. Now, that was a single hit for Medina as well. Runners on third and second. Not a force out, however, at home. The mistake came from Anna Kolbash, throws it over Brianna King. Whoa! And another fabulous hit from number 14. Hold on. Number 14, Kylie Duke. As 1 run is scored. Paine scores from her slap single. And Ebony Medina moves over to third. And Duke successfully has another RBI double. Now, hitting for TBC is number 17, Ellery McGath, as she lays down a hit out at first, but sacrifice hit as Ebony Medina scores again from a single. Ellery McGath, sacrifice hit, but again, keeps the score pretty high at 8-5. Now at bat, lineup changes as Morgan Wells comes up to hit. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Morgan has 2 singles and a stolen base. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Ball comes out of the zone for ball 1. Montana Kaggle pitches, and a power hit by Morgan Wells. That is going and caught by the center fielder. But another run is scored by number 14, Kylie Duke. Again, 2 RBIs, a double, and a run scored. The score is 5-9 with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. No runners on base, but it was a power hit far enough that Morgan Wells came out, but had a run score. Sacrifice fly. First pitch is the ball. At the plate, Tyler Foster, number 2, the second baseman. She had a single to left field, the first, and then, and a hit pops out, and an easy catch for Z Harris. That ends the third inning, and the score is 5-9. TBC leads. Top of the fourth, 5-9. TBC leads. They did score 9 runs in the third inning. Now at the plate for Paine College is number 23, Brianna King, second baseman. She had a hit by pitch and a single. First pitch is a ball by Kylie Doug. Kylie Doug, pitch, just a bit downstairs, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. Top of the fourth. The pitch from Duke, and a foul ball by Brianna King. That does lead to a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Brianna King waits for the pitch. The windup from Duke. And another hit by pitch again by Kylie Doug. That's her third hit by pitch. A second hit by pitch from Brianna King. She walks to first. No outs in this top of the fourth. Now up at bat is the first baseman, number 15, Kayla Carter. She had a pop-out fly and a single. 1 for 2 at the plate. The pitch and a power hit right to the second baseman, Foster, and an out at first. Kayla Carter grounded out at first, but advances the runner Brianna King to second. First out of the inning. Keeps the score still at 5-9. Now at bat, number 7, the left fielder, Catherine Segul. She is 0 for 1 at the plate, but she has been on base, as she did walk and had a pop out. And a bunt is laid, and a foul ball is called. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the fourth. Catherine Segul thought she had a fair ball. but she had to come back because it was a foul ball. Runners on second, Brianna King. The pitch. Ball goes downstairs for ball one. One ball, one strike. One out. Top of the fourth. Kylie Duke winds for the pitch. And a bunt is laid. Ball thrown at first. And it's safe. Catherine Segul lays down a bunt and a single. And safe at first. That does advance the runner, Brianna King, to third. Now at the plate, the catcher for Paine College, number 11, Z Harris. She did have a pop-out catch last inning. Z Harris she's 0 for 2 at the plate as both of them have been ground outs. One out. And a power hit by Z Harris. And it just rolls over the head of Morgan Wells. And 1 run is scored by Brianna King. And 2 runs scored by Segul. The score has changed to 7-9 as 2 runs have been scored. And an RBI double for Z Harris. Her first hit for today. It was a good hit. I mean, I thought that was going to go out over the fence. And it just went over Morgan Wells' head. Now at the plate, the substitute, number 14, Letitia Omari. She has scored twice and has had a single. The pitch, and a long hit, and a catch by Morgan Wells. Pop-out fly by Letitia Omari, and that puts 2 outs on the board. Good reaction by Morgan Wells to make it 2 outs and keep the score the same, and leaves the runner Z Harris at second. Now batting is the center fielder, number 2, Emma Segura. Just outside for ball 1. Emmy Segura has walked, scored, and bunted a single. 1 ball, no strike. 2 outs. Score 7-9. TBC still keeps the lead. The pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Segura goes back to the plate. The windup from Duke. Ball comes out of the zone for ball 2. Fun fact, there hasn't been any strikeouts today from either teams. So, I would like to see at least 1 strikeout today, hopefully. But, you know, an exciting game, as the score is 7-9. And the ball hits the ground for ball 3, and that advances Z Harris to third base. The pitch count is 3-1 for Emmy Segura, with 2 outs, top of the 4th. The score can change 8-9 if Z Harris does successfully makes it back home. The pitch from Kylie Duke, right down the middle, again, for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a wonderful hit down left field by Segura, and that scores Z Harris back home and an RBI single for Emmy Segura. Again, Z Harris has the one that scored. She was the one that had an RBI double in this inning and has now scored. Now at the plate, the pitcher, number 26, Montana Kaggle. She is 1 for 2 at the plate. She's had an RBI double and a ground out. First pitch against her is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. The pitch from Duke. And a power hit by Kaggle. That goes right to Paine in left field. And that advances the runners. Runners on second and now first as a single is hit by Kaggle. That does advance Emi Segura to second base. Now at the plate, the right fielder, number 16, Kanaja Robertson. She's had a bunt single and a tag out. Both plays were both bunts. Two outs. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. Top 4th. It is 2 outs. The pitch from Kylie Duke. Bunt shown. And it's hit. And it was a mistake by the first baseman, Butler, to score the tying run for Emma Segura. That is an RBI single for Kanasha Robertson. Now we restart back to the order. Anna Kobus is now at the plate. She's had a hit single, scored. Again, catcher interference and a pop-out fly in third. Now, Emma Segura did score again, so this inning she's had an RBI single score. And now Montana Kaggle does advance to third from the recent play. Scoring opportunity and can take back the lead, Montana Kaggle, if she scores. A little discussion from the coaches and players to Kylie Duke. Again, we have not seen any strikeouts from both teams today. Well, from this game. Anna Kobus at the plate restarts the batting order. The pitch and a hit by pitch. That does advance the runner of Kanaja Robertson to second, and now moves Anna Kobus to first, and as a result, the bases are loaded. Now at the plate, the second baseman, number 23, Brianna King. She's been hit by pitch twice. I scored from one of those hit by pitches, and has had a single. First pitch at her is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Duke, just out of the zone again for ball 2. It has been a struggle for both teams to throw the ball into the zone, but it is a tough sport. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, and a hit from Brianna King down center field, right between the right field and center field, and that scores Anna Coble to score, and Robertson also scores, and Anna Kobus also scores. An RBI double for Brianna King, as 3 runners have scored. What a hit. She hit it right between the center and right fielder Morgan Wells and Ellery McGath. Tough throw. The score is now changed, 12-9, as Paine College retakes the lead. As a reminder, Montana Cagle scored. Ooh, and a foul ball by Kayla Carter. As a reminder, Montana Cagle scores, Kanaja Robertson has scored, and Anna Koves has scored, all in the recent play we just saw by the double from Brianna King. Now at the plate, number 15, the first baseman, Kayla Carter. She is 1 for 3 at the plate. Has had a single though. No balls, one strike. And a foul ball again from her. I don't know if you can hear from my microphone, but anytime she puts contact with that ball, you can hear a nice pop. She hits that ball hard and power. But the play is no ball. The pitch count is no ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, and a hit from Kayla Carter right between the shortstop, and Brianna King rounds third to go home and scores. And that is an RBI single for Kayla Carter. It seems like the baseball team from Paine College that was over at the baseball field against TBC men's have returned to cheer on with their team. The score has changed now, 13-9. Now at the plate is number 7, Catherine Segul, and she is hit by pitch. That does advance the runner, Kayla Carter, to second base. Now back again in this inning is number 11, the catcher Z Harris. Recently, she just had an RBI double and has scored. First strike against Z Harris. Kylie Duke has been struggling a little bit on the mound. And a hit, hard hit from Z Harris right between the shortstop. And now Kayla Carter rounds third and scores. And number 7, Catherine Segul, also scores. Again, another RBI double for Z Harris. A power hit by her right between Medina, and now just slipped through her glove right to the fielders outside. The score has now changed in this inning to 15-9 with a significant lead by Paine College. Again, Catherine Segula scored, and Kayla Carter has also scored. Now at the plate, number 14, Letitia Omari, the third baseman. She's had a single and a pop out. 2 outs, top of the 4. Another pop fly for her, and an easy catch for Medina, as that closes the inning of 4. That ends the top of the 4th inning. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Now starting for the TBC on that bottom of the 4th is number 28, first baseman Sage Butler. She's 0 for 1 at the plate. Walked in the first and had ground out. First pitch was a ball outside. Second pitch, another ball way outside for ball 2. Montana Kaggle still pitching for Paine College. Montana Kaggle did have a single and score run last inning, and a foul ball by Sage Butler. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck for TBC is number 7, Ashley Shaw. She has scored for TBC today. Sage Butler at the plate. And a wonderful hit by her. Pops out right to right field. And a catch by Paine College. That catch comes from Kanasha Robertson. Pop out for Sage Butler. Again, now batting, number 7, the catcher, Ashley Shaw. She is 1 for 2 at the plate. And a foul ball by her. Automatically puts it at 1 strike. No balls, 1 strikes. 1 out. Score is 15-9. Bottom of the 4th. Ashley Young retakes her position at the plate. Fastball down the middle for Montana Kaggle for strike 2. Oh, into the pitch count. And a hit. But a ground out at first for Ashley Shaw. Good play by the shortstop of Paine College, Anna Colbass. Now hitting for TBC, number 34, the third baseman, Piper Young. She is 1 for 2 at the plate. Double and a scored run for TBC. Also a ground out in previous. First pitch against her. Ball 1. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. And a hit from her goes right between the third baseman and shortstop for an easy single for Piper Young. Runners on first is Piper Young. Just had a wonderful hit. Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 15, Carlin Paine. She's 1 for 1 at the plate. Not the second time she's been at the plate. And a run. And Piper Young stole second. Close call, but that was a safe. She has stolen second, as Carlin Paine is at home trying to hit that ball. Carlin Paine, one for 1. Again, strike 2 for Carlin Paine. She did walk in the first and scored, and then she did, again, in fact, had slap single and also scored. She has scored twice for TBC. 1 for 2. 0 for 2. First ball against Paine. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first. Runners on second. I take it back. Piper Young at second. And a slap hit by Paine. Runs to first and a ground out. That closes the 4th inning, as Paine College retake the lead, 15-9. top of the fifth. Starting off for Paine College, I believe it's number 7. Number 7 is Catherine Segul. I take it back. I apologize. My eyes are blinding me. It is actually number 2, center fielder Emma Segura. Seems to be a discussion from the umpires. So what happened? Welcome back. Sorry again. Ooh, and we start off the inning with a hit and a home run by number 2, Emma Segura. That's how she starts off the inning, with a home run over the fence. Good contact, good hit. Before that play, there was a substitution by TBC. Ellery Magatha did come out and was substituted by Alessandra Henriquez. There is also another substitution from TBC. Kennedy Williams has joined the game as she has taken the position of Sage Butler at first base. Seems to be a little confusion at the pitching circle. We'll be right back. Be right back. Sorry for the confusion, folks. There was a substitution again for TBC. Piper Young has rejoined the pitching lineup for TBC. Now batting for Paine College, number 26, Montana Cagle. As the pitch count is 0-2. Kylie Duke does return back to third base. The pitch from Young and a foul ball by Cagle goes way over the fence. 0-2. No outs. Top of the fifth. Top of the fifth. No balls, 2 strikes. And a hit from Kaggle. And dips just before the line on left field. And Paine is trying to recover the ball. He throws it to shortstop Medina. And Kaggle has a double. That's the first hit Piper Young has given up today. Montana Kaggle is 3 for 4 at the plate. Now hitting is Kanaja Robertson. Has bunted all 3 times she's been at the plate. And she's been on the base twice. She's 2 for 3. Shows bunt again. Piper Young. Foul ball by Kanaja Robertson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Piper Young getting a little more comfortable. The pitching circle. No outs, however. Top of the 5th. As Paine College leads 16-9. Foul ball. And a diving catch by the catcher, Ashley Shaw. What acrobatic skill she just showed right there. The ball popped off the bat of Kanaja Robertson. Was hit right behind the catcher Ashley Shaw, and she dove for an easy catch for out number 1. Now hitting Anna Kobes. And a drop ball by the catcher. And Kaggle steals third and is safe. Anna Kobes, hitting at the moment, has been hit by pitch once and is 2 for 3 at the plate. And I might have just jinxed it. Commentator's curse again, as Anna Kobes is hit again by pitch. Now hitting number 23, the second baseman, Brianna King. I apologize if I commentate curse again. She has been hit by pitch twice, and she's been 2 for 2 at the plate. 1 single and an RBI double and scored. The pitch from Young, way out of the zone for ball 1, and base stolen by Anna Kobes. She has stolen second. Runners on third and second. Umpires having a little discussion. Everything seems cleared up. The pitch from Young. Fastball. Strike 1. For your viewers at home, sometimes you can't tell the weather out here, but it is cold. Everyone in the fans are wearing 2 layers of jackets as the temperature is 59 degrees and dropping. Change up outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss by Brianna King. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Brianna King as she's at the plate. Piper Young can have the first strikeout, but the ball rises out of the zone for ball 3. 16-9 to score. 1 out, top of the 5th. 3-2 the pitch count. And a hit from Brianna King. And a drop ball by Morgan Wells as Kaggle scores home. And now Anna Kobes has also scored. 2 runs have scored. And an RBI double for Brianna King, her second RBI of today. It's the second hit Piper Young has given up today. 18-9 score, 9-run difference, 9-run lead for Paine College. And at the mound, not at the mound, I apologize. Hitting at the moment is the first baseman, number 15, Kayla Carter. Again, if you saw that hit, it came with power. She loves hitting that ball with power and pop. Tennessee to foul, though. And another foul ball. That ball is coming right over my head and safely avoids me. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Kayla Carter does have a single and an RBI single as well. 2 singles has scored. She's 2 for 4 at the plate. The pitch from Piper Young and a hit from Kayla Carter up the middle for an. And the play, Brianna King scores, and Kayla Carter has an RBI double. As a reminder, Brianna King did score on that play. She did round third and scored. There was an attempt from the outfield to try to tag her out, but unsuccessful. Score changed by 10 runs now as Paine College leads 19-9 with 1 out at the top of the 5th. Now hitting number 7, Catherine Segula. And a fastball outside the zone for ball 1. Segula is 2 for 3 at the plate. I apologize, 1 for 2 at the plate. And a hit from Segula out to right field. And a drop ball catch by Alessandra Enriquez, who just got subbed into the game. A good throw for her to third base to keep Kayla Carter at third. Single for Catherine Segula. Now at the plate, number 11, Z. Harris, the catcher for Paine College. Ironically, she's grinded out twice, but also had an RBI double twice. So she is 2 for 2 at the plate. 2 for 4 at the plate. Stolen base. Okay, Segula does score, steals second. No attempt by the catcher. Now the pitch from Piper Young. Fastball down the middle for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the 5th with 1 out. Z. Harris at the plate. The pitch out of the zone for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch count. And a pop out for Z. Harris. Attempt to catch, and Medina catches the ball in foul ball territory, which makes it 2 outs in the top of the 5th, and Z. Harris has a pop out. I apologize if you hear some sniffling from my nose. It is really cold for me. I am from South Florida, and this temperature weather is very different for me. Now, hitting is number 14, the third baseman, Leticia Omari. First attempt at the swing is a foul ball down a right field fence. No balls, 1 strike, with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. The pitch from Young Just a bit too low for the zone as the pitch count results to 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on third and second. Kayla Carter at third and Segula at second. Second pitch. Third pitch. I apologize. 2 balls, 1 strike. There is a chant from Paine College baseball athletes against Paine, Omari, and she has hit a home run down the right field side, and the fans are cheering like crazy. 3 runs are scored. Omari Yoshi crushed the ball down right field fence over and has now scored. 3 runs scored as Kayla Carter scored, Catherine Segula scored, and now Letitia Omari, the substitute, has scored as well. The score has changed now again to 22-9 with 2 outs, top of the 5th. Now hitting for Paine College, center fielder number 2, Emma Segura. She also has hit a home run for Paine College. And a foul ball right over the right field fence for strike 1. Even with the pitching change, it has been very difficult for Trinity Baptist College to keep up with the fast-moving offense of Paine College. Fastball down the middle from Piper Young for strike 2. The pitch from Young. Rise ball for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Young, and a hit. And an easy ground out for Piper Young. That closes the top of the 5th as a needed defensive change for TBC as the score has changed to 22-9. Paine leads. Now hitting for TBC, number 8, Emily Medina. And a hit down right field. And it bounces off the wall as she rounds to second. And has stayed at second for a double. That's a great way to start the bottom of the 5th. Now hitting for TBC, transition to third base, number 14, Kylie Doog. She herself has had 2 RBI doubles and have scored twice. The pitch right to third baseman Omari and grounded out at first. But Medina successfully ran to third after she lifted herself out of the second base bag. 1 out though, top of the 5th. Now hitting the substitute, number 0, Alessandra Henriquez. Little discussion from the umpires. All things seem to be working out just fine. Top of the 5th, 1 out. I apologize. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. The pitch. And a first time hit for Alessandra Henriquez. And it just tipped from the center fielder. And now an RBI single for Alessandra Henriquez as Medina has scored. Now the order resets as center fielder number 22, Morgan Wells, is at the plate. Foul ball for Morgan Wells. That run did change the score, the 22-10. Still a significant lead from Paine College, but hopefully TBC can close this lead down as Morgan Wells steps up at the plate. Ball rises for ball 1. Z Harris calls a timeout to get herself settled. Seems like she might have got some dirt in her eyes, which is okay. It is softball after all. Seems like she's ready. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch from Montana Kaggle. And a hit from Morgan Wells. Over, and gone! That's a home run for Morgan Wells as 2 runs have scored. Alessandra Henriquez has scored, and Morgan Wells with a nice homer over the center field line. What a hit from Morgan Wells! What a hit. What a crushing hit from Morgan Wells. The score is now changed from, now the score is Paine College 22, TBC 12. Still a 10-run lead for Paine College, but it seems that TBC might be able to close it up. 1 out, bottom of the 5th, and hit from Foster, but a foul ball. I apologize. Number 22, Taylor Foster, is now up to bat. Taylor Foster is 1 for 3 at the plate. She did have a single in the first inning and is grounded out. Oh, what a hit from Foster down right field lane. And she runs safely to first, nice and comfortably, to make it a single. Now batting number 4, the substitute, Kennedy Williams. First time appearing. And a hit for her, but it goes right to the first baseman. And it causes, oh no, not a double play. Kennedy Williams does drive a ball right to Kayla Carter, the first baseman, to tag her out. But Taylor Foster outran the throw to second, and now she's safe at first. But 2 outs are placed in the bottom of the 5th. Now batting number 7, the catcher who had a diving catch last time, Ashley Shaw. First pitch from Kaggle just hit the dirt for ball 1. Ashley Shaw, 1 for 3 at the plate, has had a single and scored. 1 ball, no strikes. And from Ashley Shaw right to, and Ashley Foster dives to second home plate and safe at home as the score now changes 22-13 and an RBI double for Ashley Shaw. And that puts Taylor Foster again scoring twice. And it seems like the scoreboard's changing, but the score is 22-13. Now at the plate, the pitcher for TBC at the moment, number 34, Piper Young. She hits it right between. I take it back. She hits it right between right field and center field, but the center fielder for Emi Segura successfully makes the catch, easy catch, to end the fifth inning. The score is 22-13. TBC did come back to score a little bit, but now has to defensively play well. I apologize for those who are at home. The score is 22-13. TBC tried to make the game close, but the game does end, however, because Paine College did outrun the score 22-13. Now, TBC had a good game. They did score 13 runs. Morgan Wells having a homer and scoring. Taylor Foster scoring twice. Ashley Shaw having a single and an RBI double and a diving catch. Piper Young pitching to try to close out TBC, score and had a double. Carlin Page did have a walk and a slap single and scored twice. And Ebony Medina has scored 3 times. This game was exciting, high scoring, unlike the last game, but high scoring game, still a very exciting game. I'm glad all you can join us for this doubleheader game, and hopefully to see you later as TBC does face Edward Waters on February the 6th at a doubleheader. Thank you so much. I am Lucas P, and good night.